You all know the rumors that the Oba of Lagos office workers is missing, and it has contributed to the current situation. Hashtag NSAS protest going on across the social media, offline and online. The current Oba of Lagos respond on social media about who took his staff should return it before something happened to him. According to a Facebook user identified as Evergreen, says, according to custom, the guy that ran away with Oba staff of office, Okpashe, is the new Oba of Lagos till they retrieve it from him, he said. And a lot of people have been responding, they have been responding to that. And I think maybe the person was spotted. I don't know how that came to be, but and which is true, because without the staff, that staff of office, the Oba is 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 not relevant. Because without this, he's not he does not have any authority whatsoever. We talked about how they have been there's a ritual that's been done or cursing to those who took that the Okpashe, according to what they call it. But people are saying you better put money, put premium on it and say anybody who returns it, so money will be given. But all these courses or whatever ritual you are doing, that is not going to have any effect. But I don't know whether you share the same opinion with that particular person that made that statement. But as it is now, the one who has the Okpashe, who has the staff of office, is not the Oba. I think that is it. Because without the staff of office, the real Oba has no say. It has no say. Well, I don't even know which one is true. I heard the guy died. If the guy died, then where is the Okpashe then now? If he died, how come? How come we have not heard? No, I don't think so. They've already placed it, put it online for sale. This is how some people invite curse on their head and family. Nothing will happen to him. The one behind him seems to uh, wear a police uniform. Am I correct? According to that picture that we are seeing there. I think by now they might have burned the thing. Oh, burn it how? When one of his fans identified as Joshua Debbie says, I don't even know which one is true. I heard that the guy is dead. Another of his fans, fans of this, what's this man's name? The Evergreen, saying that here that another of his fans, okay, identified as a Martins King says, this is how some people invite case on their land, on their hand, or on their head and their family. The last but not the least says that the one behind the man is a police, wearing a police uniform. But whichever way, they should just do it traditionally, the way they know how to do it. Because if they are going to say, oh, they want to put a price on it, anybody who sees it should return it or whatever. Or whichever way, I don't think that might even work. So if they believe in the tradition, they should go ahead and do the needful, because all of this is will not help. But as it stands, the person who is with the staff of office is the new king. Oh. Everybody's as surprised as everyone as well. May the Lord punish the evergreen. In the Yoruba culture, we don't reward a thief with royalty. A thief is a thief and must be punished. Ah, of course, even if you like to cause the person, but that is just the way it is. Of course, the person might be hiding, but the real Oba now does not have a power over anything, according to tradition. Well, Oba of Lagos is a thief. Look at the palliative for people they found in his house. It's not true. His hand is not pure, which you know already. Because this person is saying, oh, that person is a thief. Nothing happens without anything. Nothing happens without anything. What will then happen to the Oba if the seat is pure? If it is peace, the seat is pure, why on earth will anyone have the impetus to touch his staff of office? Why did Oba himself keep palliative foodstuff that is meant for people of Lagos? God bless you. You have spoken the truth. The Oba is careless. You can imagine. They say he who have if you want to do one thing must come with clean hands. There's a way they say it. You can help us in the comment section. That's a particular phrase just escapes my mind now. So you are accusing people of stealing, and meanwhile, there are cases of it's obvious Because now even all those governors, they cannot even come out to defend anything, because all of them are thieves. All the places that they went to get, all the warehouses they went to get all those palliatives, all of them are thieves. Because if you are not thief, I see no reason why 5 months after the lockdown you are still having those things. What are you keeping them for? And we learned that some of those things are spoiled, but that is not the issue. So you must be upstanding before you can criticize other people. You can imagine, if not because of all these things, who would have thought, who would have seen all those palliatives? And they have not come out to deny it, but the man came out that everything they saw in the palace, the Oba said everything they saw in the palace, that he got them with his own sweat. People say story, akiko. Okay, let them cram him, the new Oba. The course no go work. You better return it before you die. They are telling the person, return it. So they are warning you now. Nothing will happen to him. The Oba himself is a criminal. Even the gods, they collect bribe. He no go die. Nobody is dying. Honestly, I believe the boy must be an Igbo sent by PDP. Let him parade himself as the Oba now, and let's see what happens. Okay, shame. Okay, oh, cowards every time, Igbo. For saying that you are not reasonable, the staff wey then go don't born by now. What are you saying? Why must you, if you don't know what to say, why must you be mentioning Igbo? Can you see how some people make some kind of a reckless statement? How can an Igbo man enter the palace of Oba of Lagos, whose palace is inside the heart of Lagos Island, dominated by Yoruba thugs? An Igbo man has no say inside Lagos Island other than having their shops there. The hoodlums, numbering over 300, that burned down the police, Zenith Bank, Fidelity Bank, Diamond Bank, First Bank, looted shops, were all Yoruba boys with some of their girlfriends who followed them to loot. My military friends and police have arrested over 299 of the hoodlums within Lekki, and the people they have arrested so far are all Yoruba thugs. Please confirm things before speaking. The protest, the looting were not political. Nigerian youths are tired of the suffering and hardship melted on them by the APC government. So they decided to make their destinies to take their destinies in their hands, and it has nothing to do with politics. The military shooting at the Lekki toll gate infuriated the anger that made thugs invade shops to loot and went burning police stations. That is just it. These people who are calling Igbos, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. You should be ashamed of yourself. Igbos, you should be ashamed of yourself. And that's why you see that these people, they always abuse the people. How can people, somebody who is reasonable, be thinking that it's the Igbos that did this? So all the problem, you don't have problem. Nobody has problem. Nobody is complaining about a bad governance. It is only Igbos that are affected. You see them. You have your vice president there. What did he do to you? What have you gained? You know how to play politics. Come here and be talking nonsense, because if you think that you are not reasonable, other people are not like that. Your vice president, you think that you know how to play politics. The Tinubu that is not telling us that he did not run away. Why did he not show his face? Why is he laughing? This and this and that. You guys are just you are just embarrassing yourself, just the way all the so-called governors are embarrassing themselves with this issue of palliative. You keep on saying this is something that is glaring to everybody. Something that is glaring to everybody. You know that the Igbo people, truth must be said. You will say it the way it is. We have a lot of people in all the regions that are good, but there are some people that are really, really bad. When you talk about the Igbos people, they are all Igbo people. They are concerned about their business. You think they have time for all this nonsense? Who are the Agberos in Lagos? No, who are the non-Agberos in Lagos? Who are the thugs in Lagos? So Igbo people are the thugs. You know that these people, what they are after is their business. Do you think they beg people? They don't beg people for food. It is the same Agbero that always beg, oh, yes sir, Tebimole Kenkoja, all those kind of, yes sir. They are the ones that are always begging. So what are you talking about? So the Igbo man that is doing his business will not have time for all this rubbish nonsense. So it is the Igbo people that all these politicians, they use all these Agberos, all those talks. So they are the Igbos. You should be ashamed of yourself. You people that are still running with these narratives should be ashamed of yourself. But that is not even the issue. The issue is now is that this evergreen is saying that whosoever that is with the staff of office of the Oba is not the Oba until it's being returned, because the Oba does not even have say as we speak. So guys, leave your comments below and let's have your take on this.